I don't want to be tied to a load that I can't carry over the road. Just want to hear that thunder roar on trails that ain't been rode before. Don't put no chains on me, I'm rolling free, rolling free, rolling free.
Whoa! How is everybody doing today? The Ruckus Crawler here, aka... Wait a minute, no, that's the wrong channel. Hey, if you want to go see some RC crawling action and some 4x4, go check out the Ruckus Crawler. But I am Justin, and this is Rolling Free. So I'm assuming you're all here to see a KTM 890 bombing up some trails. And would you look at that? Uh-oh, we got new rubber. Yeah. So if you watched the last one, a sloppy single track day, you saw me just struggling and struggling and struggling, so we got ourselves some knobby tires. We got the Dunlop D908 in the rear and the Pirelli Scorpion Rally up front. So let's hop on this bad boy, start going up this hill and see how they do. Yeah. Oh my goodness, okay. This is a silly hill to come to when we're trying to take it easy, but we're here now, so let's fucking give her. I'm pretty sure that was the hard part of the hill. That's a silly hill to come to when we're not trying to give her, and then boom! So I mean, that was a pretty good line. I didn't hit nothing to bump me. So to be fair, like, I mean, even the stock tires could have handled that. Just wasn't sure what we're getting down into. So this is new ground for me. I didn't make it up that hill last time. Ah, that looks like it just ends right away. That figures. That's too funny. It just ends right away. Woo! Yeah, it doesn't even look like there's a dirt bike trail that goes in there. All right, well, now that we got up that hill, let's fucking get down it now, eh? Wow. So yeah, dirt biking, it's amazing. Not gonna lie, after that sloppy day single track, I was like, man, I got the wrong bike. Like, I really want to hit some trails. But then the reality is I love my frickin' bike. And you know, it wasn't the most exciting ride as far as like technical situations go, but that Dual Sport BC newbie adventure ride, go check that video out if you haven't. It was a lot of fun. I got out of town, met some friends, ripped some highway, met some more folks at the event, rode a trail or two, ripped some more highway. Like, it was an adventure. It was fun. It was a social adventure. And that's what this bike's for, really. And although I don't do that as much as I do this, when I get to, there's no denying that I love it. And I do want to do more road trips. You know, now that I got dirt bike tires that aren't going to want to go on the highway for very long. Whoa, dab. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the whole point of that ranch is, even if I got a dirt bike, then there'd be other stuff I couldn't do with the dirt bike that I want to do. So like, ultimately, I got this bike now and I fucking love it. So we're gonna focus more on riding what this bike is good at, and that's, you know, more of this kind of stuff. But who knows now with these tires, whew, you might be more single track ready. But either way, I got this one now, so you know, when I'm ready in the future, we'll just get a proper dirt bike. Then we don't gotta worry about, you know, like a 690 or something to do both. I can get like a 250, 300. I'm rowdy, maybe 450, 500, but you know. Think about bikes. There isn't one true bike that'll just like kill everything. As I'm riding a KTM 890 Adventure R that basically kills everything! No denying, this is a very well-rounded bike. It's just a heavy sucker when you get into trouble. But I'd say it's safe to say with these tires on board, we're gonna minimize the trouble. And what used to be trouble is now fun. So yeah, here we are back at the road again. I'll catch up with y'all when we find the next kind of turn off. Yeah. the next little hill. This one's not so bad, but it's still fun. It is still fun. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely loving these tires. I've just been talking about me and my history of bikes and whatnot, but let's talk about these tires. What? I mean, to be fair, I know I bitched about them when I was in sloppy situations, but the Midas tires that come on these bikes are awesome. Like, I really do recommend them. If you don't do a lot of this kind of stuff, if you're more of like, you know, highway destinations with maybe some service roads or whatnot, like, go for those. Those tires will do you good. Just for, you know, doing the kind of stuff I do, they could do them. It was just a lot harder sometimes. So yeah, Pirelli Scorpion Rally up front. Right away on the pavement, you can definitely feel it grabbing more. And on the dirt, the same. You can just feel it grabbing. And it's great. I guess we'll get back to that when we're not going fast again. So this is the part of the road that I was looking for, the power line or the gas line. Gas line road. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sloppy in here. I rode this a while ago with my brother on his PRZ. Feels like that was before I got the new PC though, so it wouldn't have been that gorgeous 4K we're filming it now. But what a fun place this is to adventure ride, I tell ya. I tell you what, it felt like a good place to come and test out some mucky tires, because this is also known, you know, in Canada, well not Canada, but in BC, in the lower part where I'm from, we got more rock and stuff like that, where we don't actually get a lot of like mud. So this is one of those spots out here where we can come out. There's mud sometimes, but again, not like mud that people get real mud get. Just, you know, mud for us. Oh, we're still in first gear here. Holy. But yeah, Pirelli Scorpion Rally. I love it so far. Like I said, you can feel it grabbing more. So that's something to be, you know, I wouldn't even say cautious about, just to be conscious about. When you ride the Midas tire that comes on this, it basically just feels like a street bike. Like those tires are just so smooth. And then you get like a proper knobby up front and it kind of pulls you this way or another. And again, it's not like it pulls you, it's not forcing you, it's just you can kind of feel where you got to make like little adjustments. Little adjustments that I'm happy to do. Oh fuck, my goggles are properly wet. I gotta take my goggles off, I can't see nothing. Alright, let the fogginess continue. Well, I guess that kind of helps to make this ride a little more leisurely. You know, I'm just chit-chatting with y'all. Kind of like a tire review, I guess, but I'll do like a proper, like more of a long-term review, I guess, later. I gotta get more into reviewing. Got lots of gear and stuff too. Personally, I like reviews because I like knowing what I'm getting myself into. Anywho, it's almost finally done going off about the Pirelli. Basically, it's really good. You gotta just, you know, keep in mind that you gotta control it a little bit more. But again, it's not like a forceful control. It
It just doesn't go perfectly straight if there's something to any side that can be grabbed at, basically. And the way I decided on the Pirelli, is I was just chatting with another adventure rider on the ferry one day. He was on his dirt bike, his Honda 450, but he said he has a 790 Rally. What a fucking beaut of a bike that is. Whoa. 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 Okay. And yeah, he recommended this tire. He said he doesn't know how Pirelli did it, but it's just a good off-road tire that also like wears really well, so you get a decent amount of life out of it. So I like the sounds of that, because I roasted through basically my rear tire in one season. So, you know, I'm not expecting to get a ton of life out of these adventure tires the way I ride, but any bit more helps. And then going from that, we'll talk about now the rear. The Dunlop 908R. What an aggressive looking tire that is. Basically a dirt bike tire. Like, it is a dirt bike tire that fits this bike. Nobody recommended it to me. I was just kind of doing my research, looking around, and I was actually watching some tire reviews, comparison videos, and the guy mentioned that the Dunlop 908, although it can fit the stock wheel, which it's on right now, the stock 890 wheel, it's actually more narrow and taller than the rest of the tires that fit that wheel. So I thought that was really interesting, because from talking to dirt bikers, they always say, yeah, like, you don't want the big fat tire, you want a skinnier tire when you're off-roading. So when I found that out, I was like, okay. And then, I mean, just looking at it too, though, I was like, oh my god, that's a fucking cool looking tire. Like, tire I've been obsessed with for years on the 4x4 world is the Mickey Thompson Baja Pro X. They're just crazy. They're just the most aggressive tire you've ever seen in your life. They look mean as hell, and they just grip like none other. And to be honest, the Dunlop kind of reminds me of that. It's like a motorcycle version. It just has grip for days. Whew. So yeah, the reviews did say it doesn't get the greatest life. So that's what I'm saying, sacrificing. Like, if I get a couple years out of the front, and if I got to replace the rear every year, I mean, no biggie. Shit, how do you decide which way to go there? It looks fun down there, and then, oh damn, it looks fun here too. But yeah, so that one, honestly, I haven't really noticed it on the road. It seems pretty good. Like, when you're slowing down to a stop sign, you can kind of feel and hear the nubs. Then same when you're, like, you know, going slow in a parking lot or something, you kind of feel it, but again, the front's so grabby, and then, you know, your front is that, like, the part that moves and articulates, so that's just the one that I noticed. So I mean, so far, even on the road, I've liked this 908. The one caution, now that I'm out here, you know, in the rain, is I was told they don't grip that good in the rain. They don't, like, push the water out of the tread as well as a more road biased tire does. So again, that's something to keep in mind, but it's not like, you know, I got this bike to not go crazy on the road and do more of this kind of stuff. So I mean, again, that doesn't sound bad to me. Whew. Realizing though, this is a sloppy mess. There is an out option if we can't make it back up all this. It's just like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to go in there. Oh my god, we're already facing it, whatever. Really pushing it today. But yeah, we do got an out option. It'll just like over quadruple my ride. Basically, I'll pop out on the other end of the coast and have to ride the highway home. Not a bad option though, at least it gets you out. That gets you out for more ride. But yeah, so I haven't experienced these 908s going fast in like really heavy rain yet. It was just kind of drizzling when I left this morning, and oop, look at that, bugger. And I'd imagine when like people are warning you about these tires in the rain, they're not so much talking about wet concrete as, like, you know, when it's raining and it's pooling and you're going through like puddles of water and stuff. I think that's the situation where they're not going to be quite as good as, say, the tires that come on these bikes. But The flip side is this side, and I am loving it. The flip side is this side. Oh yeah, we are getting into it here. So it's easier to roll down the harder parts, but we'll definitely be picking some easy lines coming up. But yeah, woo, haven't been out in a minute, and I'm just loving it. Oh my god, I love it. I was talking about earlier how like I kind of got the wrong bike, but then like I was saying, at some point I would like to just get a straight up dirt bike anyways. I mean, I fucking love my motorcycle. I am in love with my motorcycle. I mean, I also love my fiance, my family, my dog, my fiance's dog. Even our cat that pisses me off. I love him. I love them all. But I also just do love my motorcycle. Whew. Yeah, this is a lot of freaking sloppiness to be getting back up. Oh my god, the true test is yet to come, folks. It is yet to come. Oh my goodness. So I guess this is just a rambling portion of the video. When I come up this hill, it might be time to shut up and just focus on my riding. Ugh. I didn't want to do that big of a ride today because it is my first time actually back out at all since I kind of tweaked my back. So I didn't bring a lot of water. I just brought like a bottle of Gatorade and a fucking granola bar and no doobies to force me to head back. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's basically that. All right, cool. So yeah, this will be, you know, the end of the rambling portion of the video. I'm not gonna say anything else, but we're definitely be focusing on getting up this hill. Excuse me, I'm also getting over a flu, damn it. It's been almost 2 weeks. I'm not feeling sick anymore, but those residuals, just sniffly. Having a hard time breathing still. Ugh. Look at that. Oh my god, that piece of wood I just went over, I can literally feel the rear tires start to go sideways, and still it grabs. Still it grabs. Wet ass sloppy wood. Like, I mean, the snow line must have just disappeared. This is just becoming available now. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm in the raid. Let's see if I can find somewhere to hide under cover, maybe down there. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna turn around and head back up that hill, y'all. Woo! Ow, ow! All right, y'all. It's legit raining now. Had a little drink and a little snack. Emptied my resources, and now it's time to go back up that hill. Oh my god. So fingers crossed that we can make it up somewhat drama-free. It would be nice. So yeah, I'll maybe do another little sit down at the end of the hill, but for the most part, I'm just gonna concentrate on getting me and this big ass bike up this hill. So please enjoy. If you made it this far and you haven't already, hit that like, hit that sub. Yeah, please hit that sub. We're a new channel, but man, that if you haven't checked it out, Rally Mode Engaged, I can't believe the response on that video. So thank you all, everybody that checked it out and commented on it. And if you haven't, go over there and check it. But for a fresh channel, I'm pretty excited for how it's going and where we're going. So yeah, please hit that like, hit that sub, ding the bell to be notified when the videos are coming out. So yeah, till the next one, be good, y'all. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, enjoy what you love doing, and get out there and do it. And that is what I'm gonna do right now. Woo! trying to keep it up. Fuck. We almost had it too. That is brutal. Let's snap a little selfie here for the shit house boys. Get out of here. Oh my God. All right. Well, hindsight, probably would have been easier to stick up there, come up in here, maybe not up in here, gone up that route. But here we got it. Of course, it was right when I turned the camera off. I actually did the picking it up by the handlebar technique. Worked pretty good. Worked pretty good. Was able to keep the back tire from falling in there, but now we got to get going out of here or we're going to slip into it. Look at that. Dunlop D908 Pirelli Scorpion Rally lifted us out of that mud. And continuing on we go. Oh yeah. So we're just doing this and heading home 100%. Got a doobie in a hot tub screaming my name right about now. There you go, not bad. Not bad at all, my friends. Yeah! One dab to push us through. Ooh, look at this. Hey, get more and more into that rut, damn it. Yeah, we're in it now. Yeah, we're in it now. Look at that. Woo. Similar situation, but we powered out of it. Whew, yeah, feeling it though. That tuckered me. Hopefully the footage isn't too rainy for y'all. Trying to get at that lens. Kind of got to hold on and throttle out. Whoa, that was huge. That was a really nice feeling jump, I have to say. Don't want to go too crazy now, do we? Or is it too late for that? It's funny because my brain keeps going for like the rock and the hard pack. But we don't have to do that anymore. We're not limited to rock or hard pack. We can go right in the muck. Like, would you look at that? Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, flipped into it. It's all good. Woo-hoo. Yeah, wow. So I don't know what to say, y'all. If you're thinking of them, or if you're in the market for a more off-road capable tire for your, it doesn't even just have to be your 890, 790, Tenerés, well, I can't really speak for Africa Twins and bigger bikes, but mid-size adventure bikes, Dunlop D908 in the rear, Pirelli Scorpion Rally up front, and this thing is just fucking badass combo. So you'll have to keep watching, and I'll bring it up again in the future, but we'll see what kind of longevity we do get out of these tires. I am curious. I mean, honestly, if I get one season out of the rear, I'm fine with that. So I was thinking, you know, like if I was going to do a road trip, like getting up to Vernon for the Dirt Chimps adventure bike gathering, look that one up. If you're looking for an adventure, like that's going to be a lot of highway for me. So it might be worth, like, you know, putting the Midas tires back on. But I don't have my own equipment, and for the cost of it, it's like, to get those tires put back on and then these put back on when I get back, I mean, that's the cost of another tire. So might as well just burn this one out, baby. Yeah. So I was gonna pull over and do like a little FaceTime chit chat, but I think that basically says it all. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, the mud pudding. We didn't go through like insane mud today, and there's sloppier conditions out there, but this is not dry. There is mud, there is puddles, there is rock with slipperiness on them, and we have gone up and over and around all of them. Awesome. Like I didn't already love this bike enough as is. And here we are back up the road. Whew, yeah. Well, god damn it, y'all. God damn it. Sorry if you're religious, I'm not trying to blaspheme here, but I am very happy with these tires. Oh my god. Woo! Am I happy with these tires? I want to just keep riding. Ooh. And that right there is a sign that it's time to go home. So once again, thank you all for checking this video out. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll just get some, you know, mellow music and the ride out. I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.